everyone. I'm Katrina Carpenter, Education Specialist with Perry County Waste Reduction and Recycling, and I'm here to share a lesson. We're calling it the Compost Experiment. I've been doing this for 13 years with all the fourth graders in Perry County. This year's a little different. A lot of the schools can't have me in, but some have volunteered to give me some of their food scraps over here to my right in the two bags, Junction City Elementary and New Lex Elementary. And then over to my left will be my contributions, the weeds, which are under our dog fly, grass, and leaves. These are three common things that we get in overabundance in our yards and our gardens. And this is a compost experiment. It meets a standard with the fourth graders that helps them understand conservation of matter and understanding how different types of matter changes, okay? So the teachers like this. So this is my effort to assist the teachers virtually, okay? And if you look, we always talk about the pie chart. This represents all of our trash that we don't want anymore. And if you take a look at it, broken down into three parts, that's basically what it comes down to when you look at our trash. Half of it easily can be recycled, and then the other side we have 25%, that is what we're talking about today, that can be composted, broke down, decomposed into useful soil again, and then what's left is 25% of our true trash, which is essentially what I always try to encourage everyone to try to compost and recycle what you can, and then the rest is the true trash. Reducing and reusing and recycling, okay? So this is our recycling guide that I always share on the topic of recycling. These are basically the pictorial view of what the 50% of our trash represents, okay? And I'm not going to dwell on that. We're going to get right to the experiment. We wish to encourage what I call the FBI. And you're thinking those agents, but these are secret agents, the decomposer FBI, fungus, bacteria, invertebrates. There's even a song by the Banana Slug String Band. I highly encourage you to seek them out online and share the FBI song with your students. Okay? Now, we are scientists, so we are going to create this compost experiment in this recycle bin, which is now going to be converted into a compost tub. We're going to document everything that goes into the experiment, and the teachers, I will get these available to the teachers that are interested so they can perhaps work with their students to create their hypothesis on what they think will decompose and what will not. Okay? So to begin, we always put a piece of newspaper in the bottom, and you notice the holes, so it will drain. This is going to be outside all school year. Today's date we document is October 28th, 2020, and this is our Perry County shared experiment. Food scraps are given to us through Junction City and New Lex Elementary, all right? But this is for all teachers anywhere that wants to do this and share this with your students, because we're going to upload this. You'll find it on YouTube. Okay, next, we have the newspaper. Next, we put a bunch of leaves in. We're building our experiment, okay? So there's our leaves. And then we have some grass. And we're going to put our weeds in here. Never lacking in weeds around our place. And then we get into the items that the students contributed. All right. So this is Junction City's contribution. We have lots of paper bags. Oh, what are in them? Okay. So what we have? We have Pop-Tarts, and the dog, I guarantee you, will not be allowed to eat those. We have, what is this? Some more Pop-Tart crumbs. We have more Pop-Tart crumbs. Yes, more Pop-Tart crumbs. This must be what they had for breakfast. I don't know. Yep, more Pop-Tart crumbs. I'm taking this off right now. It's not too gross yet. We're gonna put all these bags in here as well. Pop-Tart crumbs. What's this? This looks like some kind of crust from pizza, maybe? We're gonna put, this is crazy, we're not putting all the right stuff in, we're putting everything in because this is an experiment and we want to see if the kids can predict what will decompose and what will not. So the Ziploc baggie is going in as well. We have banana peels. I suspect there might be more going in the bag. I'll save this one out. There's 2 banana peels. And more Pop-Tart crumbs. I suspect that's what all these are. So these are all Pop-Tart crumbs. Yes. All right. I'm going to dump this bag out so you can see what else is here. These are all bags with Pop-Tart crumbs. I've concluded. Yes. All right. So bags, Pop-Tart crumbs. Pop-Tart crumbs. This is bigger. We have an orange juice carton. We have eggshells going in. We have more eggshells going in. We have, looks like onion skins. What's this? We have coffee grounds and the filter. All right. Let's put this one in. That's an interesting bag too. It's plastic as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put one of the donuts in like this. And remember, for decomposition to happen, 2 main things you need is moisture and air to keep the FBI happy. So I'm going to deny this little donut air and moisture. At least we'll try that. Let's see what happens. And we're going to try to not let our friendly neighborhood mice figure out what's in here, because I will have this protected with screening. If you look over there to my left, those are 2 of the schools that were able to participate virtually, and they are protected. All right, so that's going in there. That's a donut in there. So we won't let anything get in. Ooh, that's a decomposing banana peel. That makes 3. I think that's what that was, wasn't it? Yeah. 2 apples. I'll just put the bread bag in. That's a little different. Kind of. And then we have, looks like apple peelings and potato peelings, I believe. All right. And coffee grounds. Okay. We're going to put this bag in too. And here's another good smelling coffee grounds. I am going to tie this one in a nice knot in this plastic bag. We're going to deny it moisture and air and see if we can see how this changes differently. Let the kids make their hypothesis, their predictions on what they think will happen to that one. Tea bags, we have 2. I'm going to put one in like that. We're going to close this one up. It's wet and icky. We'll just see what happens, okay? There's another bag with Pop-Tarts in it. And that looks like coffee. Ooh, that's dry. Here, let's seal this one up too. All right, lots of coffee grounds. So keep in mind, this is an experiment, and I know it looks crazy, but we're putting every little variety in here we can. Okay, we have orange peelings, we have more banana peelings, more looks like coffee grounds, awesome, and oh, look at that. raspberries, I believe. Red raspberries. That looks awesome. That bag's going in too. All right, Pop-Tarts, Pop-Tarts, Pop-Tarts. Okay, over here is New Lexington's contribution. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to dump it in because it's all in the bag. These are food scraps that New Lexington Elementary contributed. And I'm just going to real quick, looks like we have a donut and a bunch of banana peels, a whole apple, some interesting types of cereal, spaghetti, pasta, crust, flour tortillas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bread, pieces of bread, a whole little cutie orange. I think we're gonna let the radishes stay in just like that. And there's K-cups and orange and tomatoes. And we're gonna top this off with a shockproof case made of cardboard, Cheez-It box, 2 aluminum cans, a food can, a Gatorade bottle, and a plastic water bottle, a DQ, plastic cup, baby jar that's glass, the duct tape from last year's tub. Let's see what happens to that, if it will decompose. A styrofoam cup from where? Speedway, and plastic lid, and a Starbucks steel can from coffee, and an aluminum top from that. All right, and then we top it off with more leaves. Oh, should I take a picture? You got it. You got that, right? Okay. Because you want to be reminded. Oh. I'm going to top that off with full. All right. Jam it full with all of our items, and then top it off with grass. All right. So this is pretty much the end of the beginning of our compost experiment. So my question to everyone is, what will decompose and what will not by the time we return to investigate the results of our experiment? It'll be outside for probably 6-7 months till springtime, to the end of school year. Let's see what breaks down and what does not.